Okay, I've shared it. Hi, am I? Let me get the right. That's it. That's Zoom. Hi, welcome. If I'm recording, if I'm streaming. Okay, let's check on. Okay, I've shared it. Yeah, I'm live on the YouTube. Yeah, hi. Welcome to the Thursday stream. Lovely to be here. Lovely to be streaming. I hope the audio is okay. I've got a fan here and another fan over there, so hopefully it's not affecting the audio. If it is, please say in the chat. But hopefully it's not. Because I live opposite a train track. I have this like it's I call it an aerospace thing. It's a fan, but it brings in air from the outside to avoid having the windows open and hearing the train noises. So they have this fan built in into the room, so you can put that on. Yeah, so to avoid the the train noises, the train horns in the train. Anyway, so the talk today is called "You Are Everything." The song that came was "You to me are everything," the sweetest song. Yeah. So yeah, okay. So you're welcome to join on Zoom. The Zoom link is in on my Facebook page. Um, so I'll let anyone join before I start the introduction. And you're also able to ask questions either on Zoom in the Zoom chat, or we can verbally speak on Zoom, or you can write in the Zoom chat and I'll read it out, or you can write questions in the chat box on YouTube. So there's three options there. You to me are everything. Oh, no tissue down there. Aha. Bit scratchy. Scratchy nose. So yeah, you are everything. That's the title. Oh, what a beautiful title that is. Yeah. Because, in non-duality, we're so familiar with the term "you are nothing" that there's no you. And so to say you are everything is just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's the other side of the coin. And this is what I love about non-duality. This is what I love about non-duality. The Sorry, just saw a bird fly by. What's what I love about non-duality is the impossibleness of it, to find it. Yeah, you can't find it in one side over the other. It's not nothing. It's not everything. It's both. They are unified, united. They aren't separate. And I love that. I love that. I love that. That's the best part about non-duality. That you can't find a dividing line between nothing and everything. There is no separation. There's nothing that isn't included. It is everything. It is everything. This is everything. This is everything. But it's not one particular thing. So it can't be nailed down to this and not this and not this. It can't be. It can't be. It's everything. And so it must not be a thing. Okay, so what is a common experience as a human being is to feel as if you are someone, is to feel as if you are an individual speck of something. You are separate, a separate someone, a separate unit. And that separate unit has a name, has has a story of who it is. It's in time, it has a past and is going to a future. And it's currently here now, experiencing. So this is the common narrative experience of being human. This is what seems to separate us off from other life forms. And we hold this experience perspective of being someone separate as very precious. We feel like, oh, this is a precious thing. It separates me off from Joe Blogs and Sheila Radcliffe, or I'm me, I'm this person, I'm this separate special person. If this is unique to me, this is mine. And I'm not really poo-pooing that, uniqueness of the human expression, but I am questioning and disagreeing, I suppose, with its validity and its truth. because that person who seems to be who you are isn't actually who you are. It isn't actually who you are, which is a hugely radical thing, a massively radical thing to question and yeah, to question that that's who you are. So in non-duality, what is happening is there's a waking up to who we are beyond that perspective, beyond that character, uniqueness, personal, individual story, experience. We're waking up to what we actually are, that which isn't a story, that which isn't in time, that which is before the stories about who you are, that which is. And that which is isn't an individual, that which is isn't a character, that which is isn't a story in time, that which is timeless, meaning it doesn't belong to time, it doesn't belong to thoughts and ideas and beliefs and language. That which is, and that which is everything. That which is everything. That which is these words, is this wall, is this computer, is the thoughts, is the light, is the air, is the noise from the fan, is the hands, is the breath, is the train. That which is everything. And that's what we are. We are everything. We aren't an individual person. We aren't an individual thing or object. And that causes so much confusion and so much yeah, confusion in the human in the human. I mean, we're conditioned to believe we are someone separate here in this body, in this form, and to discover that actually we are everything is like a whole different playground. Like it's a whole different arena. And this can be disorientating. And thankfully, there are now more and more speakers, more and more groups, more and more support available. But this is what non-duality is. It's this waking up out of a dream, out of a dream of being something. So I don't know what you've been listening to, what speakers you listen to and resonate with, but I'm open to receive any questions and we can talk about this further. So you're welcome to message or join the Zoom and speak about this, or you can ask questions through the Zoom chat or through YouTube. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Do life difficulties have a role to play in awakening, in your opinion? Do life difficulties have a role to play in awakening? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Life, life. One more time. Life, life. What's the question? Do life difficulties have a role to play in awakening? Yes, life. is awakening. Life is awakening. This isn't separate. This isn't separate. So life is awakening. Life difficulties is life. Meaning that life is happening. Like, you know, when you're separate, life difficulties, like it feels like they're happening to you. Like you're separate from them and they're happening to you. And like they're getting in the way of your happiness or something. Whereas life difficulties is life happening. It's life happening. And they're totally a part of awakening because we're awakening to what is that what life actually is. We're awakening to what is living life. Our thoughts living life. Is there someone in thought living life? Or is life happening? Is life always an opportunity to see who's living? like whatever life is presenting, whatever life is appearing as, is life, is it? And this is totally love. This is total love appearing as everything, appearing as everything. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. When you begin to fall in love with this, fall in love with what's happening, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like everything becomes that. Everything becomes love. Like everything becomes, I don't mean everything becomes pleasant or pleasing. I mean everything becomes that visiting. Like for example, I was quite emotional. Well, not well. I was emotional last week after the stream. It was actually. I felt like nobody wants. Nobody wants to talk to me. Nobody really, calls in or wants to talk to me, and I felt quite hurt and a bit of pain from that emotional pain. And when I, oh, my memory is bad, but when I kind of like, I can't remember what I did, but when I like just felt that and expressed that and released that, it was just love. It was just so beautiful. This love, just this love, this total love that's right here. It's just so beautiful. And that's what life is. So in a way, to answer your question, difficulties come because life is like that. Difficult things happen. They always go the way you want. So things happen in these systems and bureaucracy, and so life happens, but none of it is wrong or in the way of freedom or happiness or love. And you could say it's all showing you love in its various forms. It's showing you what is being rejected in a way, what is being ignored and rejected, what is also included, which is everything. Everything's included. Everything, every emotion, every feeling, every thought, every idea. None of it is who you are. In one way, none of it's who you are. But in another way, it is what you are. You're everything. So it's like a love affair. It's a love affair. It's embracing everything. It's being everything. And the habit, pattern, I'm not sure, conditioning, the whatever you want to call it, it is used to being something separate from everything. And so it's this resistance to everything, this judging and resistance and protecting from everything, whereas everything is love. Everything's wanting to celebrate its everythingness. Like it's yeah. So yeah, this incorporates everything. And that's what is so wonderful about non-duality, Maybe you start off with this netty, not this, not that. And that's an important part as well. That's nothing, you aren't anything, nothing, you can't be found, you aren't a thing. So it's important that seeing, that dropping that part, but the everything part is what you are also. So it's so beyond the mind, it's so beyond the intellect. It's so beautiful. It's so absolutely beautiful that nothing is rejected. It's unconditional love. It's everything. Nothing is everything. And that's what's longed for. This total completion. So yeah, life happens. Life is this. But the question is, who are you? Are you separate from this? Thank you for your question, Kiambi. What a hair in my Oh, excuse me. It's the heat. Yeah, someone's quoted Theodore Rubin. Um, yeah, but I would add to that and just say that the problem is the problem isn't the problems. The problem is not knowing who you are. That's the fundamental problem, if you like, or the fundamental issue is not knowing who you are. And therefore, problems seem real and serious. and important and vital because they are in the way of your happiness in time, whereas your happiness isn't in time. And this is the fundamental mistake, not mistake, but the fundamental issue. Words are funny. I did a Maceton workshop yesterday and I really loved it. I don't know many signs yet. I know some signs, but I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I want to start using Maceton more. It's really good. Bit random, but it just came up. Any more questions about you are everything? I forget YouTube's behind the Zoom. So please subscribe to my channel, like the video and comment. These things all help the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Yeah, lots of love. Lots of love.